Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I show you what it's like to pay £200 per person per night to rent out a private island. It's like the same as an expensive hotel in London. We stayed there for about 5 days and it was the craziest thing I've ever done in my life. Loads of fishing, loads of memories, so make sure to watch the whole video and see what it's like to be on a private island. Too bloody early for my liking. It's a nice hat. I'm a fan. I don't have a hat like that. I should have brought a hat. So we got to Heathrow, bags through, went to the lounge. Yeah, we basically found a way to sneak into the lounge, but hey, down a bunch of champagne, bit of mimosa jazz, and then yeah, it was quite a big flight. It was like 13 hours, so yeah, it was a tough one. Thank you. But nevertheless, decent flight. We then arrived in Singapore, immigration, got the bags, went to the car, taxi to the ferry. Righty ho. Bintan Resorts. Let's flip and go. Saw some weird like fighter jet thing, and then hopped on the ferry. Bit of ferry time. Got the beers out, you know. And then shit went south.
What I've just seen. I'm leaving it. They're being sick everywhere.
Right, so then we made our way to the bus, the mode of transport to get us from the ferry, the big ferry, to the little ferry at the port, to then move us on again to the island. Bit of almost off-roading and high falls if we came off the road. We were in the middle of quite a remote country, so it was quite a funny journey. So then we hopped onto the ferry, and also it was like quite choppy, and we were soaked. But of course we then made it to the island, which was mental. Cheers, legends. Just like fucking hell, you know? It's literally like if you think about somewhere like that in your dream or whatever, it's literally that. It's like crazy. I mean, I can't even really describe. It was literally like insane. Like look at these views. I was staying in my own little room, which once again right next to the beach. Little wardrobe, bed, fans to keep me alive, and my own like ensuite bathroom round the back. So then we went for a walk around the island. Obviously, I brought a fishing rod. It's just like what I do. Found these like clams, which was quite interesting. But yeah, then I cracked on with the old fishing. Fishing, because what's better than fishing? So then, yeah, I did a bunch of casts again, and didn't catch anything, which was a bit of a shame, but hey ho. That's mainly what happens when you go fishing. It's more for the vibes, and then you get a monster. But yeah, and Daniel was doing his surfing, which was quite cool. And this was the vibe at night time. Hey man.
Hello, your video coming?
Yeah, little video, yeah. Good bloody morning. It's now day 2. It's New Year's Eve day, and it was a decently big night that night. So I got ready for the day and then headed over to breakfast, which once again was crazy. Hosted by staff, cooking up breakfast, everything. It was insane. It's our fishing POV. GT Barracuda. There was a 24-hour bar open basically, which then was next to the boat, and then we headed onto the boat to do a bit of trawling and a bit of fishing, heading over to the island where we would actually do some fishing, where apparently that we could fish. So I was with my brother and my mate Cam. It was the two of us on the fishing trips for most of these. I mean, groups wise and people, we were with like another 4 or 5 families who were like really close to us, so like really good mates of ours. We had an amazing time. Guys, this is very cinematic, by the way. Just make sure you don't show your... But yeah, then we got into a bit of the local fishing, culture, taught by 2 dudes, Alfie and Valentino, the two lads that basically took me and the others out like every single day. And they were really nice people, to be honest. We had such a nice time with them. So we didn't catch anything big to start off with, really just little ones, little tiddlers. And then we headed back to the island because Cam actually had a massage, so we had to, hop back. Then we passed a local fishing boat. And so with the plan of, meeting this local dude who was a fisherman on his boat. But sadly he was asleep, so we headed back to the island, grabbed a bit of lunch. Now to the local fishing spot.
just us now?
But then we went to another spot which he had actually recommended at first. And so then I got snagged, which is a bit of a shame, lost a rig, lost all of that. But that's part of it, it's part of the journey.
You want to get on?
It's part of the journey. And then actually we got lucky because Bang, the local fisherman, was actually awake after that. So we went back to his boat, went and saw him, had a really nice chat, local interaction. It was actually really lovely, to be honest.
Thank you.
That's alright. Can you just hold that there? Yeah, because that takes a photo.
Okay, bang. Yes, go. Okay.
See you, man.
Okay.
Laughs and smiles.
Thank you.
And then we got back for New Year's Eve, where there was a fire basically set up for the night, some lanterns. It was really, really cool. Yeah, I mean, everyone was just gathering around the fireplace, taking lovely photos, pictures, you know, all of this. Drinking rum and cokes, all of it, you know, we had lots of alcohol. But the good thing about the alcohol is it kept us up even longer. Then we did a bit of, what was it, same cups as beer pong, but where you like flip cup. And then you have to drink what's in the other cup. A big, good drinking game, loses to a bunch of shots. It's just a very exciting night. And of course, a few beers later,
There he is.
we then found a monkey.
Cleaning up the kitchen
It was
stuff.
quite a funny one. And then another lovely, lovely hangover. Can't complain. Little lizard.
Whoa! He's just wiggling.
Another big lizard. And then me and my brother went for a walk. We found some eagles, some conches. These guys. If you've ever read Lord of the Flies, a bit of that.
Yeah, hot. Oh, fuck. Burn my lips.
Bit of an idiot. What a yapper. Special bloke. Bit of paddleboarding from Jamesy boy. And then more fishing. I mean, in my position, I just couldn't not fish. You know, I had my fishing rod, I had my gear, and hey, why not?
Down a little omelette. Fishing trip number 4 now. It's a lovely day for it. Let's just hope we catch a fish today. Yeah, this is good. We should be alright. We actually just got a bite. Right. Oh my god. Okay.
A massive Spanish mackerel jumped out the water, bang, ate it. Probably wasn't a Spanish mackerel because we were off the coast of Bintan, which is Indonesia, so I don't know if there are actually Spanish mackerel there, but hey. And then Qigong time, bit of Qigong, like some spiritual, traditional bit of that. It was actually really, it was such good vibes.
Maybe we did Qigong. It was so good.
Tomorrow you need to get your dad to join.
He's got to do Qigong.
And then I got my drone out, and this is like a few, you know, clips about my drone, because realistically speaking, it's quite difficult to actually put the drone videos into all the different film. I mean, I put some throughout the start and through different bits, but I took a lot of videos on the drone of the island, because I mean, how could you not? It's a beautiful place. But yeah, these drones nowadays are crazy, because I mean, all of this was tracked on me. Like, I just pressed a button and it was just following me around the whole time. And then we upped the speed, so I then flew it up and saw Daniel, who was actually foiling at the time, which is an insane sport. The winds out there were kind of crazy, so when you pull on the thing, it like makes you fly. It's crazy. My New Year's resolution is to start this social media account. I've got a busy job. I'll be working 5 days a week studying, 1 day a week in the future. So I'll be really busy, but I want to live the lifestyle that you can just do this, you know? I'm going to film my weekends, film free time, what I get up to, nothing about my job. But yeah, do it as a little side hustle. I got all the cameras now, I'm doing bits of filming. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Film a lizard underwater. Right, we're gonna get a lizard on camera. Channeling the inner David Attenborough, you know, a bit of that. Good little lizard. And why not go fishing twice? Got a little baby grouper, which was mental. If only it was a bit bigger so we could actually eat it. And then we had a white party vibe night where there was a live band. Cheers to Hotel California, eh? And then the alcohol kicked in. So yeah, the next morning was, it was great. And what better way to celebrate the next morning than going fishing? 6 AM to go fishing. This is the early one. It's the last day on the island. Morning, here he is. I think so. Okay, good. Yeah. Let me check the traps, obviously, because, you know, we gave up because we didn't actually catch any fish, which was a bit of a shame, but hey, but it happens to the best of us. And in this case, that's me. Alright, we're done. Done. Then we came back to the land. Time to go for a lovely massage. It was this little place right here. That place, that's where the massage is. It was one of the nicest experiences of my life. And then the masseuses, they were done with the day, so I basically just had a nap for another 2 hours at the massage place, because why not? Another side quest, did a bit of paddleboarding with my brother and Cam. Don't even think about it. Alright, should we go far out? But it was actually way too windy for me, so I went back. Feel the rhythm, feel the ride. Come on Jamaica, it's bobsled time. And then walk back the paddleboard to the place, put it away, which, you know, was quite heavy actually. And then we were actually coming to an end on the island, hence the sad emotional music. We did a little celebration as to things like who was best dressed, who was best photographer, which actually, funny enough, the award for that, which I was very surprised about. And then we headed on the big ferry back to the motherland. Crazy engines on this thing. It was like actually insane, but yeah, it was quite emotional. It was a lovely trip. It was a lovely trip. Now at the old Changi airport, about to go off. My eyes are burning at this point. Burning of the thought of being out of the sun for the next 5 months of my life, but also burning in the thought that I'm going to be networking and working my way up for the next 5 months. So it's a win-win. So I'm going to crack on at gate 1, gate A1, which is exciting. It's been quite a holiday. Many, many more to come. So peace. Thanks for watching. It means a lot. And that's the flipping video, so yeah, peace, enjoy.